So when I think of my ideal morning routine, I try and picture something that's straight from a movie scene. A ton of action and things that I'd be proud of looking back. My morning starts at 4:52 a.m. I basically wake up and the first thing I do is I do 10 push-ups. Now, if you don't do something like this, I feel like it's super easy just to get back in bed, scroll on your phone, and of course that is a huge time waster. So those 10 push-ups get my blood flowing and sort of activates my body. After that, I'll go get a drink of water, and then the first thing I do in the morning is I take an ice bath. Now, this morning it was super cold, so getting in that tub was extremely difficult, but this is definitely a crucial part of my mornings because it really wakes me up. The moment you step into that ice cold water, there's no going back. 3 minutes of cold water exposure first thing in the morning. It's probably one of the hardest things I do the entire day. So after 3 minutes in the tub at 45 degrees, I'll step out, dry myself off, and that's when my morning work begins. Now the first thing I do is not gonna be checking emails and all that stuff. Rather, I do my miracle morning routine. The first thing I do is meditate. This helps calm me down after taking the ice bath. Then I'll do about 5 minutes of free writing, where I write down my goals, my visualizations, and the things that I'm grateful for. This is super helpful, and if you guys aren't doing this yet, then I highly recommend it. It literally unlocks so many thoughts that you probably wouldn't think of normally. That's just been a game changer for me for the past year. After that, I'll do 10 to 20 minutes of reading. Be sure to take notes if you're reading because I think a lot of times people read, but they sort of forget what they read. And if you forget, then you can't take action. So after I get all that done, that's when I actually start my work for the day. And this first work session is only about 30 minutes long. I basically plan out the day, I check some emails, I assign tasks for my team members for that day. And then after that, that is when I start getting into the physical exercise portion of my morning. So before my workout, I'll go on a quick morning run. And you guys, the feeling of running in the morning, being outside with nature really gets your day started correctly. And personally, I find it way more enjoyable than just running on a treadmill. For a long time, I neglected my cardio health. I was really into building strength and muscle, but recently I've gotten back into running and I'll say I feel a lot better overall. I mean, what good are muscles if you don't have the cardiovascular strength to back it up, right? After that, I take my morning pre-workout. This is really necessary for me because otherwise I just won't have that much energy. And after that, it's off to the gym. Most days I'll go to Equinox where I can sauna, shower, and all that stuff. But today I'm just gonna be working out at my apartment gym. And even though it's not as big as Equinox, it has pretty much everything that I need. For today's workout, we basically did incline free weight bench. We did some Arnold presses followed by some lateral races. I did a lot of fly movements. I'm a really big fan of those, as well as some more supporting exercises that hit my shoulders, chest, and pretty much everything else. All right, so we're about halfway through our workouts. This year, I decided to switch to a PPL workout, and so far it's been super good. I love working out in the morning, and I sort of feel like it just gives me a lot of momentum to get through the rest of the day. So let's go back and finish the workout. And after that, I followed up with about 5 to 10 minutes of boxing, just hitting the heavy bag. Super fun. I know my form is not that great, but yeah, it's really good aerobic exercise, and I have a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, this year I'm really trying to focus on more functional fitness rather than just lifting weights. This way I feel like I can just be a lot more healthy overall. I think a lot of people ask me, Charlie, why are you so obsessed with fitness? Why do you work out so much? As an entrepreneur, you are doing things every single day that are really difficult. And if your body can't hold up to the tasks that you're doing, then your performance is gonna be weakened by a lot. So if you can get your body strong, that's gonna help get your mind strong. That's gonna carry through to your work. So after I finish my workout, I come back to the apartment studio. I'm always a little bit sad once I finish up my workouts for the day. I've really trained myself to enjoy it, and I feel sort of weird if I don't actually do it. So if you guys don't exercise every single day, especially in the morning, I really encourage you guys try it out and see how you feel for the rest of the day. At least for me, it just builds so much momentum. I actually have something that I'm looking forward to at the start of the day so I can actually wake up. And if you guys have trouble waking up like most people do, I recommend putting something at the end of your morning routine that you can really look forward to. For me, I'm just super excited to get the day started normally, so I don't really have anything at the end of my morning routine. But you guys can maybe eat something that you really like, finally browse social media, or whatever it takes to get you up. That way you sort of have like a dopamine ladder that you can sort of climb through throughout the morning. You only get about 16 hours of awake time, and if you can maximize what you do in those 16 hours, then your life, your output, your fulfillment, it's gonna be through the roof. So this is just my morning, you guys. It's literally done by about 8 a.m. and that concludes the first day of my day. So I basically split it up into 3 different portions. I have my first day, which is in the morning. I have my second day, which is from morning until about lunchtime. And then my third day is my work session after lunch until about 5 or 6 p.m. And if you can segment it that way, I guarantee you're gonna be a lot more productive. So you might be wondering, why do I wake up so early and do all this stuff? Well, back in April 2019, that's when I read a book called The Miracle Morning. And after I finished that book, I made a promise to myself to do a morning routine every single day, because before this, I was definitely not doing that. I wasn't holding myself accountable. The growth in my business was just not doing that well. After I started implementing a morning routine, my life literally completely changed. It set myself up for a new trajectory in life. So yeah, I have so much to owe to an early morning routine. And that's just why I've been consistent with it for the past few years. Anyways, I really hope you guys got some value out of this video. And if you guys did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. I make a ton of videos about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.